good, boys? A Walker here, and today I'm back with a fucking tutorial. I know it's been like a year since I've done one of these bad boys, and I keep getting asked to do more and more and more. So today's tutorial, well, not really tutorial, but I'm gonna be going through CM the Plug's Connections sample pack. It's this crazy fucking sample kit, way better than like the industry standard kid that I know personally from Toronto, one of the best melody makers I know. I'm going to be running through his pack, listening to some of his melodies, and cooking up to them quickly. So without further ado, I'm just going to skim through some of these melodies, give you guys a quick preview of what they sound like, and I'm going to pick one of my favorites and start cooking up on it. So let's listen to these right now. Damn, bro. That shit's crazy. So, as you can hear, these melodies are fucking unreal. One of the best melodies I've heard in a while. I think I like the first one the best. It's got crazy vibes from there. I'm thinking like Wheezy, Lil Baby, Gunna. So I'm going to drag this shit in, and I'm going to get cooking right now. So it's 100 BPM. I'm just going to go put it to 100 BPM. And then what I like to do after I put it into 100 BPM is just stretch it back to where it just was. So then after that, I can change the BPM in case I think it's too slow, and it stays the same. See how it doesn't move when I change the BPM? Yeah, so I'm just going to leave it at 100. I'm going to start cooking up to it right now. In this video, I'm going to be using my Drips or Not drum kit. I'll have the link in the description, as well as I'll have CM the Plug's Melody kit linked in the description. So without further ado, let's listen to this bad boy, get these patterns rolling, get the shit going, bro, you know? So first thing I'm going to do, double click here, go into this top right section here, press track. It's going to send it automatically to the mixer channel, where I can then EQ it, do whatever I want to the melody. Now CM the Plug already EQs his shit, so I don't really need to do much, but it's just there in case I need to fix something, in case it's colliding with an 808 or something. So after that, I think I'm going to add in some hi-hats here. And I kind of feel like I want this to be a little faster, so I'm just going to raise this to like 115. Damn, that shit's crazy. So I'm just going to go in here. I'm going to start with my hi-hats first. I'm going to use my my classic hi-hat and start with this bounce. I'm just going to work with the piano roll first. And I don't know if you guys saw what I just did there, but basically I hit the little paintbrush button up here, and then I held down shift on my keyboard, clicked, and then dragged, and it kind of paints like automatically. So it's kind of cool. It's nice with if you want to do some like cool hi-hat sauce. So I'm just going to copy and paste that. And then what I'm going to do with the pattern is I'm going to highlight it, press Control B, and then highlight both of them, press Control G. So then after that, I'm going to run in and put my claps together. I like the Summer Rae claps, one of my favorites. I'm just going to go in and make the hi-hats a little bit more interesting instead of really repetitive. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the hi-hats. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy and paste this for the rest of the melody, just in case I want to work like over here or if I want to work over here. So let's work over here. I haven't heard this tail end of the melody yet. Alright, so after that, I'm going to start going into my 808s. So one of my favorite 808s that I made personally is the Spins on Crack. This shit slaps so hard, and after you put Soft Clipper on the master and you start tweaking around with the Spins on Crack 808, it can sound really hard. So I'm going to show you how I make it really hard. So I'm just going to click it in. So what I do after I click it in is I go to the little wrench here, and I go to volume and gain stage it. I raise the volume to about here, and then I track it into the mixer channel in case it's a little too high, so I can lower it. And obviously it's not in key right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise it 2 octaves to make it into key. So obviously that's a little bit too hard, so what I'm going to do is just going to lower the volume a little bit. I don't like that first note, so I'm going to find another one. Something's a little off here. I'm just going to go ahead and fix whatever that is. So after I've done the 808s, I'm going to go in and start putting in some of my open hats. I'm just going to go into the open hat folder. I kind of like the Sneeze open hat and the Sprite open hat. It's a little too loud. And what I forgot to do with the 808 is I forgot to cut self so it doesn't overlap with each other. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the envelope so it's more of like a square so I can end the 808 whenever I want to. So I'm going to go in here and start fooling around with that even more. Actually, instead of this low note right here, I'm going to go high. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just double click it, go into here, and then go to this little button right here so you can do that, and you can slide the 808. So that's sounding pretty fire. I'm going to add some snares into here just to give it a little bit more bounce. this beat's already hard as hell. There's not really much more to add. But I'm just gonna like kind of think in my mind while I have it play. I'm thinking like one more per. Ooh, I haven't even heard this part of the fucking melody yet. This fucking melody is crazy, bro. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the song. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly track it out and then let you guys listen to it. Without further ado, I'm going to get going on that. Alright, so now that I've got it tracked out, I'm just going to go ahead and preview the beat for you guys, just so you can listen to it one last time. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the beat. If you fuck with the beat, like, subscribe, comment, help me fucking get noticed across YouTube. And also, go cop CM the Plug's new sample kit. This shit is crazy. Keep an eye out for this fucking kid because he's gonna blow up. And then he's gonna be charging fucking 10K for a sample. So, hit CM the Plug up. Hit me up. Thank you for watching. Peace.